Okay, hopefully I'm back. Sorry about that. My streams are not doing well today, and out of all days, this is a bad day for it to be running this bad. But anyway, we're back. Um, Again, this is near Ackerman, heading towards Sturgis. Um, and again, this is a confirmed tornado. This could be moving towards Starkville, which is up here, and that is where Mississippi State University is. So those at Mississippi State University, you should be taking cover. I believe Mississippi State is actually on the east southeast side of Starkville, if I remember correctly. If it misses Starkville, though, this is also heading very close to Columbus, which is a large city. So while it's in somewhat sparsely populated area right now, this will be moving into densely populated areas here uh, in the near future. Um, if we look at reflectivity, there's your back, there's your hook right there, producing the tornado. Um, it looks like we actually lost the debris signature, which is a good sign. Hopefully, we lost it for good. Uh, okay, now we got another tornado warning to its south. So here we go. This does involve Louisville. And this, well, it's not ready to say it yet, but we've got a tornado warning. This is a standard tornado warning for Winston County in central Mississippi. This is a storm capable of producing a tornado over Center Ridge or near Louisville, uh, moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. This is a fast moving thunderstorm. Uh, this is capable of producing a tornado and quarter sized hail. If we go to velocity and look at this, um, I would actually put it near, well, right here, Naxapater or Louisville. This is going to be it right here. We've got another potential circulation over McMillan. That's moving into where the confirmed tornado was, and that particular circulation is right here coming into Sturgis. So we've got three areas back out here. We've got this one here, got this one here, and then we've got another one mixed in with all the lightning down here. With these two tornado warnings. Um, Again, this is coming into towards the Columbus area. I think now we can confidently say uh, there is probably a tornado that may be a debris signature west of Naxapater, moving east northeast, and then I can't really see much of a signature now on the one that is currently a confirmed tornado. So this gets a little tricky when you're in between storms. Here we've got a severe thunderstorm warning, or in between radars rather. So this line will be moving into western Alabama here pretty soon. We got another flash flood warning up for Florence, Alabama. And it looks like a line developing uh, further north near Tupelo. So that'll be interesting to watch with some wind damage and another line in northern Mississippi and moving into Alabama as well, or excuse me, southern Tennessee. We've got no severe warnings to the south, so let's get back in real tight here on these 2 tornado warnings. We'll go back to velocity mode, and okay, this right here near McMillan is an extremely strong indication of rotation. We're looking at upwards of luckily the other side of it isn't too strong, but upwards of 70 to 80 mile an hour shear east of McMillan near Bethton. That is going to be further south from Starkville, but that's going to put it closer to Columbus later on down the road. So if we go to correlation coefficient, in this particular scan, I'm not seeing a debris signature at the moment, but we'll have to see how that changes. So, bottom line, again, you're in a PDS tornado watch in this area. So, and this has produced several tornadoes. Okay, here we go. This right here is definitely a debris signature near High Point. So it looks like we do have a tornado on the ground. Northwest of McMillan, right over High Point, and moving towards Bethton. Let's see here. Okay, looks like I'm still up. Okay, thank you, Chad. For some reason, I tried checking it on my phone and I couldn't see it. So thank you. Again, looks like we got a tornado near McMillan and potentially now south of Louisville. I'm not liking that signature either, where the blue is showing up. That looks like another debris signature. And oh yeah, we've got a circulation near Sturgis right here. Got another one east of McMillan, and then another one southeast of Louisville. And it looks like at least 2 of the 3 may have tornadoes on the ground. Now, okay, here's the latest velocity scan, and right over Bethton, there's a even stronger indication of a tornado. Now they've updated the confirmed tornado warning, and let's look at that. Okay. Well, even though it shows up as a confirmed tornado, it says here that at 3:05, so 2 minutes ago, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Louisville, moving east at 35 miles an hour. So, based on the warning, they are saying that it is no longer on the ground. However, if we go back to correlation coefficient, we may not have a tornado anymore on the northern storm, but I definitely believe that we've got a tornado now southeast of Louisville, and doing damage. Let's see. Yep. Okay. This circulation right here is extremely strong. Upwards of well, not terribly strong. The one end is strong, but the other winds on the other side aren't particularly as strong. So about 60 miles an hour showing up on here. And again, we had the debris signature showing up in that area. So at the very least, it does appear that it is doing damage southeast of Louisville. This is going to move towards just northwest of Moshulville. This is going to cross State Route 14 in Mississippi, and this would be putting it towards north of Macon and south of Columbus, right towards Brooksville, I think. If the northern cell decides to drop another tornado, that's going to put it closer to the Columbus area. Here's Columbus, and here's your tornado warning. So again, if you're in these areas, take cover, and let's go back to velocity. Again, this has several areas where it could be producing potentially significant tornadoes. Well, and as quick as we had that one to the south, it's much weaker now. Looks like the middle circulation is trying to take over. We go back to correlation. Still seeing a bit of a debris signature, but we'll have to see what happens on the next scan to see if we lose that debris signature. Let's look further to the south on this storm. This is where it's going to get real messy. And then now we've got an extensive line developing with severe thunderstorm warnings. Let's go to reflectivity again. This one right over the Jackson, Mississippi area looks to be a supercell. One over Carthage is currently on the southern part of the line that has developed. and then of course you have the tornado warning, which this almost looks like a supercell embedded into the line. And then now we have a new severe thunderstorm warning north of there. This one looks kind of impressive. You got your hook shape right here. If we go to velocity, we'll see if there is rotation with it. And yeah, there is some rotation, broad rotation with this storm. But we are looking at wind speeds of upwards of 60 to 70 miles an hour with that particular storm. If we go to the warning, it is for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So things are starting to ramp up now. We've got several severe thunderstorm warnings. We've got the 2 tornado warnings. And we're going to focus today on these tornado warnings. Looks like the circulation near Bethden is strengthening, and we could get another spin up of a tornado on the ground. Currently not seeing much in the way of a debris signature, and let's see. Hang on one second. Okay. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell, but we could have another debris signature showing up near Bethden. We've got a new tornado warning now coming out. So here we go with the tornado warnings. This is for Macon. Let's change it to velocity real quick. Man, this has the potential to get quite strong. And then we've got another circulation near Mashulaville. So if we look at this tornado warning, again, this is for the Macon, Georgia area, or excuse me, Macon, Mississippi. This is for Noxubee County until 4:15 Central Time, so for the next hour. As of 2 minutes ago, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was near Vernon, or 9 miles northeast of Nenawaya, moving east at 60 miles an hour. A tornado and quarter-sized hail is possible with this. But again, we may have another tornado on the ground. If we go back up to reflectivity, yeah, this area here, this area back in here, and this area up in here all have potential circulations with it. Um, so again, um, very strong thunderstorms. Um, we're now starting to get into that time frame where these storms will really start to rotate and could produce larger tornadoes. And this particular one to the south near Philadelphia, we're really going to have to watch. It's on the very end of this line. They call that a tail end Charlie, and that particular one could really spin up and produce a tornado. Now we've got a severe thunderstorm warning in far southern Mississippi. Let's have a look at that one real quick. That is a supercell that is developing, so things are about to get real busy here um, with these storms, and this is round two of potentially 4 rounds of severe weather. So even after this moves through, uh, by no means is your severe weather done, your threat done in Louisiana, western Louisiana. We've already got more storms developing, and we've even got storms back in Oklahoma that have developed as well. Um, Hang on one second. Um, so we'll have to watch these. Um, we'll have to watch these as time goes on, and but again, we've got the tornado warning up here. This is going to become a um, this will be moving out of Mississippi and into Alabama, and this signature right in here has me concerned that we could be looking at, yeah, right over Mashoulaville. This could be a tornado developing. If we go to correlation coefficient, not seeing anything definite on there. It's getting into a real pixelated part of the radar site. But again, now we've got several areas of severe warnings. Now this is near Hamilton. Um, well, south of Tupelo, Mississippi, and this will be moving into Alabama as well. Hang on one second. Okay, now we've got yeah, I think we've got a tornado on the ground near Mashulaville. Here's another donut hole, um, showing uh, quite possibly a rain-wrapped tornado. Um, Now velocities uh, further along than reflectivity was, and if we go to, let's see if the correlation coefficient is caught up, and it has not. Oh, here's the latest scan. Well, maybe not yet. Um, there certainly hasn't, with this warning, it doesn't say that a tornado is confirmed yet, but a TVS with a TVS showing up like that, um, that's a sign that things are escalating a bit. So as you can see, this storm, it almost has more of a supercell characteristic with it, uh, but within a line still, and it may be, wow, look at this. We'll have to look at this from a different radar site, but now we've got several TVSs. Let's look at, ooh, there are some circulations showing up along that line. So these will be interesting to watch if you are east of this line, like Rienzi, Boonville, Wheeler, Baldwin, anywhere along Interstate 45. You definitely want to watch this little line of storms. Now, it doesn't look on reflectivity all that impressive, but there are several kinks within that line. Okay, now we've got another tornado warning. Where's this one at? Okay, this is in southern Mississippi. Let's look down at this one. And this is the supercell that we were talking about earlier. If we go to New Orleans, now this is going to be in between a few different radar sites, and we look at velocity mode. From there, it doesn't look too impressive. Again, though, this is going to be looking from very high up. We'll stay with Jackson because this will be moving closer to the Jackson rate. Okay, this looks a lot stronger from Jackson. This for northern Pike County in southern Mississippi until 4 p.m. Central Time. This is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Magnolia or near Macomb. Macomb is a larger city, and it's moving northeast at 65 miles an hour. So if you're in that area, take cover. This is moving very quickly. Real quick, I'm going to go back up to these other tornado warnings. We still got the confirmed tornado warning showing up. Okay, and now this is moving into, looks like that one is going to actually expire, but now we've got another tornado warning now. This is for Pickens County, Alabama until 4:30 Central Time, and actually, as of a few seconds ago, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Macon, or 21 miles northeast of Preston, moving northeast at 65 miles an hour. This is a this is definitely a supercell within a line. Um, Okay, so again, tornado warning for this cell. Wow, this is really wrapped up near the Macon area. Um, Strong indications of a tornado now, and another one near Crawford. Um, So I fully expect another tornado warning to come out for the Columbus area here shortly because of this circulation right here. So we'll wait for that. And then you've got this circulation down here that is strengthening rapidly. And this is going to stay, I believe, unless it turns more to the right. This will stay away from Tuscaloosa. This will go northwest of Tuscaloosa. So we'll watch that. If you're along US 45 in Mississippi between Artesia and Crawford, you need to stop and take cover. And this is going to be moving very, very close to the Columbus, Mississippi area. For this second one, between Brooksville and Macon on 45, you need to take cover. And near Prairie Point or Bigby Valley, Pickensville, Alabama. Unfortunately, near the Carrollton area, Reform, with this other one going up into Mississippi and Alabama, New Hope, Macedonia, Gordo in Alabama. All these locations you need to be taking cover right now, okay? Now we've got a new tornado warning. This does involve the Columbus, Mississippi Metro. This is a tornado warning for Lowndes County until 4:15. At 3:29, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Crawford, or 13 miles southeast of Starkville, moving east, which is moving east-northeast at 50 miles an hour. So this whole area is spinning like a top. What you have here is, wow, this could be turning into a debris ball south of Brooksville, and then you have a secondary circulation north of that. This is definitely a supercell within a line now. We've got more of these storms going up farther to the north, and this little line right here is going to be very interesting to watch. If we go back down to the south, because I don't want to neglect that area, Um, Again, we got a supercell capable of producing a tornado right over Holmesville. In fact, we got a new tornado warning with it. Uh, this is for northwestern Walthall County until 4 p.m. So for the next half hour, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was 9 miles east of Macomb, moving northeast at 65 miles an hour. So again, very strong storms now, several tornado warnings. Um, let's see. Let's see. Just looking into a couple of things. Okay. Near Brooksville, which I believe is on the northern end. Let's go back up here. Yeah, right over Brooksville. Let's go to here. And there is a new tornado watch out. There is a tornado watch now out for northern Alabama until 10 p.m. For the possibility of again strong tornadoes. And it is not a PDS tornado watch like we have further to the south, but it is very close to one to the criteria of it. They're still expecting long track strong tornadoes with those storms. So again, if you go under a tornado warning, take it seriously. Okay, now we've got a confirmed tornado with this storm. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado located over Brooksville. So this is a particularly dangerous situation. With this particular tornado, let's go to the correlation. And okay, right here's your debris ball. Right over US 45, heading in up towards Pickensville. So confirmed large tornado on the ground. let's and let's see here. I'm gonna try and pull up some chasers here. Okay, now we got a new tornado warning. Now this is for the Pickensville, Carrollton, and Reform areas. Confirmed tornado as of 2 minutes ago near Deerbrook. And or 15 miles west of Pickensville, moving east at 50 miles an hour. So Pickensville, this is your time to take cover. Take cover now. On the one warning, it said a large tornado. On this one, it does not mention a large tornado, but it doesn't matter. A tornado is on the ground. If we look at velocity, it has the potential to be a very significant tornado. So take it seriously, get underground. We've already had quite a bit of damage today. We now have severe thunderstorm warnings for the Hamilton area and Phil Campbell areas as well. This line is strictly damaging winds. Not seeing a tornado threat with that one currently. But again, down here near Brooksville, we've got a potentially a large tornado. In fact, here we go. There's your debris ball. And okay, got a debris ball showing up east of Brooksville. Let's do this. Okay, so they're not. And the latest scan, it looks a little bit disorganized on that scan. Again, there's your debris ball showing up. This is the one that it has a confirmed tornado. Okay, and the National Weather Service, or the Storm Prediction Center has put out a new MD that this particular storm has the greatest near-term tornado threat, and then the one to the south as well. And we've got a new tornado warning down there, so let's quickly go down there. Let's go from Jackson. Look at from reflectivity. Very strong supercell. This one I'm very concerned about as it moves further to the north and east. This is for northern Marion, southern Lawrence, southern Covington, northwestern Lamar, southern Jefferson Davis counties until 4:45. This is a storm capable of producing a tornado, so we don't have a confirmed tornado here. Let's really quick just cut right to the chase. And I'm not seeing an obvious tornado yet either. Looks a little bit disorganized, but again, we're also looking very high up in this storm. Got another supercell to its south. So here we go. But by far, the one to the north is the most significant storm right now. And if we zoom in, it doesn't look as impressive as it did earlier, at least structure-wise. Let's look at velocity. Well, velocity is still very strong near Brookville, east of Brookville, and this area of bright greens showing upwards of 50-mile-an-hour winds, and then on this backside, on the other one of 60, that's over 110. If this gets wrapped in with this, we could be talking about a fairly significant tornado. And matter of fact, look at this right here. That's getting closer, and this is wrapping in right here. If I had to guess, there may be a tornado near Bigby Valley, west of Bigby Valley, west of Pickensville, and west of Carrollton. Okay, we've got another confirmed tornado warning. Let's check CC real quick. There it is. Okay, we've got a debris signature. It's still on the ground. And I assume we've got a confirmed tornado now on the ground on that southern storm. We zoom in on that one. There's your debris signature right there. This is northwest of Darburn, and that's going to cross State Route 127 and move further to the north and east. Let's see. Yeah, very strong signature now on radar. We got 120 sheer knots gate to gate. Roughly 120 miles an hour on let's see, 125 actually. And did that just, okay, 125. So you're looking at a very, very strong circulation. This one just updated the southern tornado warning. Okay, here we go. A large and extremely dangerous tornado was near Salem, or 10 miles south northwest of Kokomo. This is in Mississippi, moving northeast at 65 miles an hour. This is a PDS tornado warning, particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. The warning reads, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles are likely, and complete destruction is possible with this storm. So if we look at, okay, the correlation coefficient hasn't updated. If we look at velocity again, there's your tornado. This is wrapped up quite a bit. So again, going to cross State Route 27. and move up towards Oakville near Gross. If it turns more to the right, Morgantown, I'd be concerned about you. Eventually, Bassfield and Seminary and Collins as well. You need to be in shelter, preferably underground. This is the type of storm that we're worried about for long track of violent tornadoes. It's got nothing to compete with except for a small or a storm to its southwest, but it is discreet enough that this is looking like so far the storm of the day. We go back up here to the northern storm, look at it from the radar in Columbus, and okay, think we're still looking at a debris signature right here. Let's look at correlation. Not necessarily. We may have lost it, but that is still a very strong circulation, and a tornado, a new tornado could develop at any time. Okay, we got another tornado warning. Let's see. So the other one just went, that was just updated. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Holly Springs as of a minute ago, or 10 miles northwest of Kokomo. So again, very strong. I think this is the stronger of the two. If I go to the right radar site, by far. Now looking at upwards of again about 125 knots, which is upwards of 130 knot shear. And now we've got yet another tornado warning for the one to the south. This is a Doppler radar indicated tornado, and it's moving northeast at 60 miles an hour. This is for west central Watal, Pike County, and southeastern Emmett County. Again, that is Doppler indicated. That is not confirmed as of right now. But again, the one to its north is confirmed, and this could really produce a rather large tornado. Yeah, we've got a very very strong. Oh wow, we got a debris ball. This is as much of a debris ball as you can. Well, it can be. It can be a bit higher returns. Okay, now we've got. Here we go. Second tornado emergency of the day. So let's. let's let's look at this. So we've got a tornado emergency for northern Marion, southern Lawrence, southern Covington, and northwestern Lamar and southern Jefferson Daviess County. A confirmed large and destructive tornado was located near Tilton, or 11 miles north of Kokomo, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. This is the second tornado emergency of the day. This is potentially a deadly tornado. So if you are in front of this storm, if you are in front of this storm, take cover. Matter of fact, okay, we've got a very significant tornado on the ground. We are looking at upwards of, again, about 130, let's see, yeah, about 130 mile an hour winds with this storm, with this tornado. That is, if those type of winds were on the ground, you're looking at an EF3 tornado. Again, tornado emergency for these areas. If you are in Gross, Morgantown, Oakville, Bassfield, Seminary, Williamsburg, and Collins, get underground. Or if you are in a mobile home, get out. You will not. I'm sorry to use this type of language. You will not survive in a mobile home with this type of tornado. This is a very significant tornado. And matter of fact, okay, this right here is extremely concerning. This is a large debris signature. Again, this is moving towards between Goss and Oakville. Definitely take cover with this one very, very quickly, because we have a tornado emergency. I'm going to focus in on that one, but I don't want to forget people up north, because we also have a confirmed tornado up here. So let's look at over here. And right now it actually doesn't look like, near southwest of Macedonia, getting ready to cross the state line, we looks like there could be a tornado there. That is heading towards the general direction of Reform. So if you're near Reform, take cover there. We'll look at the warning really quick. As of a minute ago, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. So this is no longer confirmed, a confirmed tornado. This is just a general tornado warning. So we are going to go back down south where we have the tornado emergency. This is of the utmost importance right now. A very, very strong indication of a tornado now. And this is upwards now, about 110 mile an hour winds. And now I'm getting reports with this storm that a wedge tornado, and when I mean wedge, a wedge tornado is it is wider than it is tall. This is a very, very large tornado on the ground, and if we go to correlation coefficient, again, very large tornado on the ground. Uh, if you are, oh my, okay, this debris signature got a lot wider and a lot stronger. If you are in Oakville and Goss in particular, be underground. Do not be above ground for this. Unfortunately, this is one of those situations where, and we'll have to wait for the velocity to catch up, but this is one of those situations where you are talking about a very significant tornado. And there's your tornado right there. And again, very, very strong tornado. And wow, this has the potential to it is already a large tornado, but this has the potential to put a extremely large tornado on the ground. These signatures are, well, I'll put it to you this way. If those signatures, if this deep red meets with this deep green, we could be looking at upwards of 140 mile an hour winds. If they could also strengthen some more, and we could be looking at potentially, and I don't like to say this, but potentially an EF4, EF5 violent type tornado on the ground, and this is heading straight for Bassfield. Hang on one second. Okay, apparently I'm not live. Of course not.